Entertainment recently announced the release of Daev'S album called GFM, Initials for God Family Music. Speaking to XYZ Entertainment founder Slapdee, he says the name of the album was actually Daev's choosing before his passing.
Yes, actually, we didn't name the album, but he named that album. As you may know, Daev was recording the album before he died. He was in the middle of putting his album together. We were also geared up. So one of the things that he had already come up with was a name, a title for the album, which was God Family Music. So we're just taking up what he already had planned and continuing with it.
According to Slapdee, this album is for the people, hence the encouragement from the label to prompt fans to send in their suggestions for the album artwork.
Exactly, because that's who he did the music for, his fans. You know, the people that he loved the most, you know, his family and his fan base. So this is not an XYZ album. This is not a Lusaka album. This is not a Kopal album. This is an album for Zambia to the world. You know what I mean? He may not be here with us right now, but we can do as much as we can to push his legacy across the globe.
Slapdee did, however, acknowledge that despite it being hard to put the album together, it's something that has to be done and has to be done by the label.
Yeah, you're right. It's very difficult, but that's the job of the record label. That's our job as XYZ Entertainment, to make sure everything is done as close as possible. Because you see, even if he were alive right now, there's certain things that we may have disagreed with him on. You know, stuff like lead single, which happens with every artist, not just him. It could have happened with every artist. So it's also the role of the record label to put out what seems to work, what would possibly work with regards to the fans. Because remember, we have to put out music the way he would align it to his brand. So it's very difficult, but also it comes with the job.
And Slapdee emphasized that his hope is for people to look at this album as a celebration of Daev, because that is what it is.
I'll speak for myself personally. And for me, this is a celebration. This is what he would have wanted, to see his music being put out. You know, it took us a while to sit down with the family, and now we're in good books. Now we're on a good map. We're on a good road. Finally, after 2 years, you know, they've given us the power to put out his album. They've trusted us with the power to put out his album. And we are excited. I see this as a celebration of his life. For me, this is not a sad moment. I've seen a lot of fans say, I'm probably going to cry when I hear the first single. I really beg and ask for them to celebrate this music rather than be sad about it. Let's celebrate him. Let's show him support. Let's show his family, most of all, support right now. And, you know, let's give it our best. Let's give it our all.
With the album dropping just a few days away on the 7th of August 2022, fans can only anticipate and wait.